When pairing cheese, most people reach for red or white wine.
But we recommend trying some bubbles.
That's because sparkling wine has one amazing property that helps it pair well with tons of cheeses.
We'll tell you about that property in a minute, but first, let's talk about the state of cheese.
I'm Elena. I'm a cheese professional with Wisconsin roots. Cheese is my life.
And I'm Alex, chef from Paris searching for the most amazing ingredients in the world.
We're cheese lovers, and we want to help you discover
your next favorite cheese.
Some people think sparkling wines are simple.
But nothing could be further from the truth.
Behind the bubbles, there's a strong structure and a crisp acidity.
Which means you can pair it with some seriously bold cheese. Our first pairing, dry champagne. Very elegant, very refined. I know this is gonna be bone dry.
And that's part of why we're pairing it with the Hooks Blue. Try the cheese. Very creamy, has a lot of flavor. Super savory, that blue mold really comes in. Very mouth-watering. Taste the wine.
Wow.
Those elegant bubbles play with the creaminess of the blue cheese.
This is like the forest, the earth. This is like the river. This is the flowing, bubbles, the refreshing. It really pairs very well together.
It totally works. You've got a textural party.
Nice.
I like to have this combination at the end of a meal.
And then you're ready for dessert?
Or the rest of the night.
Or the rest of the night. Next up, dry cava. A bit like champagne, it has this refreshing smell, but I'm also getting some baked notes, something a bit toasty, a bit sweeter.
One thing to remember when you're pairing cava with cheese is to go for that buttery, roasty, baking note flavor and try to complement it.
So the first pairing was all about contrast. This is about
matching two elements that are similar. That's why we're pairing it with Saxon Snowfields. This is a butter queso style of cheese. It's aged about 6 months. And it's made in late autumn, early winter, when the milk is extra rich.
Definitely buttery, exactly.
It's the buttercream icing to the cakiness of the wine.
I would probably have this, at the end of a long day in autumn. Not too late, probably as an aperitif. So after a long day of rain and walking, and I would just love to have a bit of comfort. Oh, I love Prosecco. Big, frothy bubbles. Extra sweetness.
Yeah, the hint of sweetness in the Prosecco is why we're pairing it with Sartori's Montemore. Really a cheddar Parmesan hybrid. It has a lot of saltiness, really good structure, and it's very mouth-watering.
I feel like it's changing the experience with the wine.
They're really enhancing each other.
Oh wow, I like this. Nice.
Okay, so what's sparkling wine's secret weapon?
The bubbles.
Exactly. They give an additional textural element that's amazing with creamy or crumbly cheese especially.
Our recommendation, you don't have to put down the red or the white wine.
But you should definitely pick up some bubbles.
Looking for your next favorite cheese? You'll find it in Wisconsin.
If you're craving more cheese knowledge, watch the rest of the State of Cheese video series.